jump right into a culinary journey with a refreshing grilled lemon herb chicken. Our adventure begins with the creation of a vibrant marinade. This is the heart of our dish, and it's where we infuse the chicken with a symphony of flavors. In a bowl, combine the fresh juice of 2 large lemons. The lemon juice not only adds a citrusy tang but also tenderizes the chicken. To this, add a generous glug of olive oil, which helps to carry the flavors into the meat and keeps it juicy during grilling. Now it's time to introduce the aromatic duo, minced garlic and your choice of fresh herbs. You might opt for rosemary or thyme, both of which pair beautifully with the lemon. Mix these into your marinade, stirring until everything is well combined. Next, submerge your chicken in this fragrant bath, ensuring every piece is coated in the marinade. Here's an insider tip. For the best flavor, let the chicken marinate for at least an hour. This allows the chicken to soak up all those delicious flavors, resulting in a more flavorful and succulent dish. Now let's move to the grill. Lay your chicken on the hot grates and listen to that satisfying sizzle. The grilling process is where the magic happens, as the heat caramelizes the sugars in the marinade, creating those desirable grill marks and adding a smoky depth of flavor. While grilling, remember to check the internal temperature of your chicken with a meat thermometer. We're aiming for a safe and juicy 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Finally, after a few flips and a little patience, you're rewarded with a beautifully grilled chicken, its golden skin flecked with char, its aroma wafting tantalizingly in the air. And there you have it, a zesty and aromatic grilled lemon herb chicken. This dish marries the brightness of lemon, the earthiness of herbs, and the smoky, charred goodness of the grill. It's a summer feast on a plate, ready to be devoured and savored. Scene script. Next on the menu is a deliciously easy baked pesto chicken. Let's start by preheating our oven to a solid 375 degrees Fahrenheit. While the oven heats up, it's time to prepare our main star, the chicken. Choose boneless, skinless chicken breasts for this recipe, as they'll bake evenly and soak up the flavor of the pesto beautifully. Now let's talk about the pesto. This aromatic herby sauce is the soul of our dish. We need about half a cup of good quality pesto. And by good quality, I mean fresh, vibrant, and full of flavor. You could use a store-bought one, but if you have a little extra time, homemade pesto works wonders. Next, we're going to apply a generous layer of pesto on each side of the chicken breasts. Don't be shy with it. The more, the merrier. You want each bite to be bursting with that robust, garlicky basil goodness. Once we've got our chicken all dressed up in pesto, it's time to pop it in the oven. Bake the chicken for about 20 to 25 minutes. But remember, all ovens are different, so keep an eye on it. The key is to ensure that the chicken is fully cooked, but not dry. You can check this by inserting a meat thermometer into the thickest part of the breast. It should read a safe 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the chicken is done, take it out of the oven and let it rest for a few minutes. This helps the juices redistribute, making our chicken even more succulent. And there you have it, a simple yet flavorful baked pesto chicken. It's a dish that brings comfort and sophistication to your table without demanding hours in the kitchen. Serve it with a side salad, and you've got a hearty baked pesto chicken meal. This dish is versatile, so feel free to pair it with some whole grain pasta or steamed vegetables for a complete meal. The choice is yours, and the possibilities are endless. Serve it with a side salad, and you've got a hearty baked pesto chicken meal. Scene script. Sweet and tangy honey mustard baked chicken is a delightful twist to your regular chicken recipes. Our journey to this delicious dish starts with the honey mustard sauce. The first step is to combine the ingredients, which are usually honey, Dijon mustard, garlic, and a hint of salt and pepper. The proportions can be adjusted according to your preference for sweetness or tang. If you like a little kick, feel free to add a dash of cayenne pepper. Stir these together until they are well blended, creating a smooth, creamy sauce that's tantalizing to the taste buds. Next, we move on to the star of our dish, the chicken. You can use chicken breasts, thighs, or drumsticks, depending on what you prefer. Make sure the chicken is thoroughly cleaned and pat dry. This helps the sauce adhere better, ensuring each piece is fully coated and marinated for maximum flavor. Once your chicken is ready, immerse it in the honey mustard sauce. Let it marinate for at least an hour. The longer you let it sit, the more profound the flavors will be. If you have the time, leaving it overnight in the fridge can make a world of difference. Now it's time for the magic to happen. Preheat your oven to a temperature of around 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the chicken pieces on a baking tray and pour the remaining marinade over them. As the chicken bakes, the aroma of the honey mustard sauce will fill your kitchen, creating an atmosphere of anticipation. While baking, Remember to baste the chicken periodically with the sauce. This not only keeps the chicken moist, but also allows the sauce to caramelize, providing a beautiful golden brown finish and a flavor that's simply irresistible. After about 45 minutes, your honey mustard baked chicken should be ready. It should have a lovely golden color, and the meat should be tender and juicy. Serve it hot, straight from the oven, and watch as the flavors explode in your mouth. Enjoy your honey mustard baked chicken with a side of veggies or rice. Bringing a taste of Asia to your kitchen with teriyaki chicken stir-fry. Let's jump right in and start with the heart of this dish, the teriyaki sauce. Combine soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, honey, and a touch of ginger in a saucepan. Let it simmer until it reduces to a thick, glossy sauce. This homemade sauce will give your stir-fry a depth of flavor that store-bought versions just can't compete with. Now, it's time to prepare the star of our dish, the chicken. Slice boneless, skinless chicken breasts into thin strips. The thinner they are, the faster they'll cook and the more flavor they'll absorb. Immerse them in the teriyaki sauce and let them soak up all that sweet and savory goodness. Marinating isn't just about adding flavor, it also tenderizes the meat, ensuring your chicken is juicy and flavorful. While the chicken is marinating, let's turn our attention to the vegetables. A great stir-fry showcases a variety of textures and colors. Think crisp bell peppers, tender broccoli, and vibrant carrots. Slice them thinly to ensure they cook quickly and evenly. Remember, the key to a great stir-fry is to keep everything moving, so get those veggies prepped and ready to hit the pan. Now, we're ready for the main event. Heat a splash of oil in a wok or large skillet over high heat. Add the marinated chicken and stir continuously. Once it's browned and cooked through, add your vegetables. Keep everything moving in the pan to ensure even cooking and to keep things from sticking. The high heat will sear the ingredients quickly, locking in their flavors and creating a wonderful char that's characteristic of a good stir-fry. Finally, pour over the rest of your teriyaki sauce, allowing it to coat every piece of chicken and vegetable. Let it simmer for a minute or two, until the sauce has thickened slightly and everything is well coated. Serve it over a bowl of steamed rice, and your teriyaki chicken stir-fry is ready. Enjoy this symphony of flavors from the comfort of your own kitchen. Now for a classic with a twist, lemon garlic roasted chicken. Kick things off by prepping the star of our show, the lemon garlic marinade. To create this citrusy, fragrant concoction, we'll need the zest and juice of 2 large lemons, 6 cloves of minced garlic, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, a teaspoon of dried thyme, and a generous pinch of salt and pepper. Mix these all together until they're well combined, and voila! You've got yourself a marinade that's as vibrant as a summer's day. Next, let's introduce our chicken to this zesty marinade. Make sure to get the marinade into every nook and cranny. Under the skin, inside the cavity, leave no part of the chicken unseasoned. This ensures that every bite you take is bursting with flavor. Once the chicken is fully coated, let it sit and soak up all those delicious flavors. The longer, the better. But if you're pressed for time, 30 minutes should do the trick. While our chicken is marinating, we can preheat our oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, it's time to transfer our chicken to a roasting pan. Make sure to pour any remaining marinade over the chicken for that extra boost of flavor. Roast the chicken in the preheated oven for about an hour, or until the juices run clear. But remember, our key to a juicy and flavorful chicken is frequent basting. So every 20 minutes or so, spoon some of the pan juices over the chicken. This not only keeps the chicken moist, but also gives it a beautiful golden brown finish. And there you have it, a perfectly roasted chicken with a lemony, garlicky twist. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water, but the taste? Well, that's something else entirely. Pair it with roasted vegetables and your lemon garlic roasted chicken is good to go. Last but not least, a healthy and filling quinoa and chicken stuffed peppers. Here we're combining the nutty flavor of quinoa with the robustness of chicken to create a wholesome stuffing for vibrant bell peppers. First, let's begin with the quinoa. Rinse 1 cup of quinoa under cold water until the water runs clear. This removes any bitterness on the outside of the quinoa. Now add 2 cups of water or broth to the quinoa in a saucepan and bring it to a boil. Once it's boiling, reduce the heat and let it simmer until the quinoa absorbs all the liquid and becomes fluffy. That's when you know it's done. While the quinoa is cooking, let's prepare the chicken. Use boneless, skinless chicken breasts for this recipe. Cook the chicken in a skillet with a bit of oil, seasoned with your favorite spices. Personally, I like to use a blend of garlic powder, onion powder, and a touch of paprika. Once the chicken is cooked through and juicy, shred it using 2 forks. Now it's time to bring these 2 components together. In a large bowl, combine the cooked quinoa, shredded chicken, some diced tomatoes, corn, and black beans. Stir in a generous amount of shredded cheese and add some salt, pepper, and a dash of cayenne for heat. Your stuffing is now ready. Next, let's move on to the bell peppers. Pick out large, firm peppers, cut off the tops, and remove the seeds and membranes. You want a clean, hollow pepper that can stand up on its own. Fill these peppers with the quinoa and chicken mixture. Pack it in there, don't be shy. Once they're all filled, place them in a baking dish and pop them into a preheated oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 to 30 minutes. You're looking for the peppers to become tender and the stuffing to be heated through. Serve it with a dollop of sour cream and enjoy your quinoa and chicken stuffed peppers. A hearty and nutritious dish that's as flavorful as it is colorful. Now, who said healthy eating has to be boring? Scene script. Voila! 6 amazing chicken dishes that are not only delicious but also healthy. Let's do a quick recap. We kicked things off with the grilled lemon herb chicken, a dish that's bursting with flavor. The key to this one is marinating the chicken in a mixture of fresh lemon juice, herbs, and olive oil. It's a simple step that really amps up the flavor and keeps the chicken juicy and tender on the grill. Next, we tackled the baked pesto chicken. The star of this dish is definitely the pesto. It's a mixture of fresh basil, pine nuts, garlic, Parmesan cheese, and olive oil. It's rich, it's savory, it's packed with flavor, and it turns a simple baked chicken into something truly special. Then we moved on to the honey mustard baked chicken. This dish is all about balance. The tangy mustard and the sweet honey work together to create a flavor that's just right. And the best part? It's super easy to make. All you need to do is whisk together the honey, mustard, and a few other ingredients, pour it over the chicken, and pop it in the oven. Our fourth dish was the teriyaki chicken stir-fry, a classic that never disappoints. The secret to this one is the homemade teriyaki sauce. It's a combination of soy sauce, brown sugar, ginger, and garlic, and it gives the stir-fry a sweet and savory flavor that's hard to resist. The fifth recipe we prepared was the lemon garlic roasted chicken. This one's a crowd pleaser. The chicken is roasted with a whole head of garlic and a couple of lemons, which infuse it with an incredible flavor. And the skin? It gets nice and crispy, which is always a bonus. And finally, we wrapped things up with the quinoa and chicken stuffed peppers. This is a dish that's as colorful as it is tasty. The peppers are filled with a hearty mix of chicken, quinoa, and vegetables, and then baked until they're soft and delicious. It's a fun and healthy way to enjoy chicken. But remember, no matter which recipe you choose, the real key to great flavor is using fresh ingredients. Fresh herbs, fresh vegetables, fresh chicken, they all make a difference. So next time you're at the grocery store, take a little extra time to pick out the freshest ingredients. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Give these recipes a try and add a flavorful spin to your chicken meals. Happy cooking!